Hey, what's up, gamers? Enforcer 5150 here, and yes, I wanted to do just a somewhat of a review, but before we get into that, I do want to mention that there is now a Trello page that Infinity Ward has put out that will track pretty much most, if not all, bugs. It seems like just some of the bugs, like in-game, and some of the basic things. Not all the bugs and crashes that we've been actually running into, but it is good to go there to see what's actually being tracked and what's actually being worked on, even if it's not really going to do much for us in the immediate thing. Now, I do just want to mention here that I noticed that Infinity Ward is just pretty much just boasting about their numbers and being their number one game of the year with $800 million being taken in this year from all of us, and that would be great if everybody was able to actually play the game. And it's just kind of, I don't do very many negative reviews. I think I've done one negative review in my whole time on YouTube, and I hate it. I was going to do a negative one, and that's why I have this thumbnail that I'm using in this video. It was just when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, everything was broken then, and you couldn't get into the game. Pretty much nobody could. And now they have finally made it to where they can actually have some players in the game, but you know, there's a whole bunch of crashes, there's bugs, there's everything is just not working for a lot of people. I mean, they have already went ahead and had to disable a bunch of stuff. I mean, if you look at the Trello site, it said we're aware of some players experiencing crashes when partied up. That was days ago, and it's still not fully fixed, even though they said that they were rolling out, if you remember, I said it was an update or something like that, improvement, that's the word that they used, and some improvements when that came up, and I guess it's not actually fixed, so that's fun. Anyway, they also had problems with their ping, which they had to disable because it was a bug that was affecting it. That's something that you probably should have fixed in the beta. I mean, that's just basic, you know, very, very basic there. And I know I'm probably shooting myself in the foot here, because if you all have watched my channel, or some of it at least, and know that I'm a game design student, you know I'm probably just shooting myself in the foot here, you know, complaining about them. But I want them to do better, because, you know, when I do find a job within one of these companies, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, working for someone or a company that cares about their product and cares about, you know, the customers that they serve. But anyway, another thing that they had was a visual bug that it's affecting some grass textures in Seraph Area. Who cares about grass textures? There is so many bigger issues to worry about some textures. I don't know, there's just been so many different things that have been broken in this launch that I feel bad just playing the game, because I have my comment section just filling up with people having problems, and I wish I could help them, because I do a lot of tech support right now, and I gotta tell you, it's my job to, you know, find something and try to fix something. And when I can't fix things, it just makes me anxious. It makes me feel like I'm not being useful. But yeah, that just sucks. I don't know if you've seen any of my other 3 videos on the bug fixes, and they have, you know, some of those fixes have worked. Let me know in the comments, because I really want to know. I really am concerned for everybody being able to play this dang game, because I want it to be a great launch, and I want everybody to be able to play this game. The more people out there, the more people I got to shoot, right? Now, another thing that we've been seeing is the weapon tuning was completely removed. It was like one of their main features for the game, is that they have, you know, the new, you know, Gunsmith 2.0 weapon tuning. It has all these extra features and all that. Now, this is something that I just cannot understand, not passing past our, you know, beta. They didn't give us this part in the beta, and that may be, you know, part of the problem, is that they didn't want us to get this weapon tuning and everything while we were in the beta. So they just kind of, you know, shoved out, hey, look at this, here's the game, looks great, you know, trying to basically use their beta as a promotional tool like many companies do, and it does not work out very well each time. I said in an earlier video that they needed to have at least one more more beta tests, and not just one that is out there just to showcase the game. Because that's what they do with these beta tests. Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, early access beta. You get to test the game. They call it beta, but it's really just an early access hype. That's the only way I can really explain it. And the weapon tuning was a big feature of the Gunsmith 2.0 that they're coming out with. They spent a lot of time and money on Weaponsmith 2.0. And now it's just gone. The feature is just gone. We don't know when it's coming back. They just removed it for now. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. I was trying to explain to Raven420. I was like, oh yeah, because it popped up for me. And so I told him, I was like, oh yeah, when you hit level 20, you should see the weapon tuning pop up. And what happened? Nothing. He got nothing. And he was just wondering like, oh, well, maybe you don't get it right away or something like that. And I found out that they just removed it because I wasn't paying attention to the threads that day. And yeah, that just sucks, man. So there's just two other bugs I wanted to bring up that they're going to be working on, or supposedly are going to fix. They have where some players experience a bug where suppressed weapons only have sound for the using player. So only you would actually have the sound of your suppressed weapon, and somebody, say, close to you, wouldn't hear anything, just hear absolutely nothing. And yeah, that definitely needs to be fixed, because that is like an ultimate suppressor right there. The last bug we have here is the ground war map. Santa currently has a bug where the APC can respawn in a location that renders it stick and immovable. Who cares about that? It's an APC. I hate using APC anyway, but it is not one of those top things that you need to actually worry about when it comes to this game. I really think that they need to really focus on getting players into the game, stop the crashes. Like the partied up part, they said they had that fixed. They said they had that under control, and it's just not. And like I said, I hate doing negative reviews. I hate doing negative videos like this, but sometimes I just have to get it out there and go on my rant. Anyway, that is all I'm going to do for this video today. Let me know if anything's worked in the comments below, if any of the last 3 crash fix videos, because I genuinely do want to know if this is starting to be a better experience for you. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video today. Make sure you hit that like button, definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. Y'all take care and happy gaming.